Hi folks, so just doing a quick video. I'm going to put some photographs with this video and stuff I've taken just before. I'm in the middle of doing another painting, and I just wanted to show you guys. I wasn't going to show you my process this time because I needed just to get on with it. Otherwise, you know what I'm like, I'll end up talking to the camera all the time and not concentrating on what I'm doing. And I really needed just to get into it, you know. Like I say, I had this little idea buzzing around in my head. Anyway, I'll kind of show you a bit closer up what I'm talking about, explain it better. Sorry about the shoddy camera work. Anyway, so, right, this is the painting in process at the moment. Obviously it's not finished yet. There's my palette. I always love looking at my palette. Sometimes it looks nicer than others. That's a lot of dark colours in there, blacks and what have you, and blue and stuff. Anyway, so you see this picture here. Now I printed that out from my computer. I created that picture from several photographs that I took when I was at the Tate Britain. You know those videos I did about Tate Britain just recently, and I took a bunch of photographs, and that's one of me kneeling down I can't remember which, because I did a few of me kneeling down at various different places around the gallery. Anyway, so now it looks like a tunnel. I don't know how well this is picking it up, but if you can see, it looks like I'm kneeling down in a tunnel, in a dark tunnel or whatever, and that was just me putting several photographs that I took because maybe I can explain it better this way. You see this bit here? This is actually the floor of the little walkway. It was a little walkway. There's no roof. I've just put these pictures together. I've turned them around, flipped them over, and then put pictures together. So mirrored it, if you see what I mean. So it's a mirror of that sort of thing, and I've put them together. And anyway, it just, you know, as I was playing around and experimenting, sort of formed what looked like a tunnel. And then I played around with the contrast and the colour, just darkening it and then lightening it up, and just see, I'm just playing around with it to see what I could come up with. Now the computer's printed it out a lot darker than the actual original photo picture. So the computer, for whatever, my printer, sorry, has printed it out really dark. Hence why the painting is now really dark. And I mean, it's quite dark anyway, but the printer's printed it out even darker for some reason. Anywho, like I say, obviously it's not finished yet, but I don't know, I was kind of intrigued by it, and obviously I've kind of adapted it a little bit as well, because I've kind of put it like as if there's a corridor going across this way as well, that we're at a junction rather than on there isn't. But I don't know, it was just, again, it's just trial and error, experimentation, and as I'm painting and as I'm drawing it, things are suggesting themselves to me as I go along. So what that'll finish like and what it'll end up like, I have no idea. Anyway, I've taken some photographs of it, like I said, and I didn't film the whole process, and in fact I'm not going to necessarily, because like I said, the thing is, you know what I'm like, and I'll get distracted, and then, you know, it's like I'll never get the flipping thing done. I mean, it's like the traffic lights. The traffic lights, I never got round to finishing. They're still there. It's still there. It's in the back there. Yeah. So you see, let's say I never did finish them. So that's another project that I need to get finished at some point. So yeah, so typical of me, I start things and never finish them. I'm a great one for that. I knew I should have left that alone. Oh, stop messing about. Anyway, I'll sort that out later. So yeah, like I say, I always start projects and never finish them, but I'm determined to try and get this one finished. And like I say, if I start filming it, you know, I'm just going to end up waffling onto the camera all the time. So I mean, I might do another one of those sort of speeded up time-lapse painty videos at some point, possibly. We'll see what happens. Right, okay. Oh, and I want to get on with the label tree as well. For those that aren't aware of my label tree project, because that's yet another one that has been on hold for months and months and months. I know it doesn't look very much at the moment, but again, once I get on with it, that is going to be called the label tree, and I've got labels for it as well. Look, see, got some labels. So basically my idea was about how we label each another. We put labels on ourselves and we label each another, and you know, everything's about labels. You know, you're this, you're that, you're a schizophrenic, you're a nutcase, you're gay, you're this, you're that. Do you know what I mean? It's like we're just labels all the time. Label, label, label. And sometimes those labels, although sometimes they can be useful labels, they also can be very, very hurtful and very unproductive, and so on. So this is my little project around making a label tree, where it's going to be half a tree, half a human being, and the whole idea of it is it's supposed to be an interactive piece of artwork, so that you can actually, like I say, I'll get more labels than that, but basically people then can attach labels to it and write whatever they want on the label. Literally, you know what I mean, even if it's derogatory or whatever, but the whole point or the idea is to get people thinking and talking about why we use labels and what labels are all about. So that's my little label tree project, which, as I said, you know, typical of me, I start something, I don't finish it, but at some point I'm determined to. So yeah, that's the label tree project, which I really, really like. I do like that project, and I do want to get it finished, and I will. Okay, right, like I say, just a quick, well, say quick, ooh, quick for me, what's quick? 2 hours later, yeah, there was something else that's gone out. Oh, I didn't do a gaming video last night, because I had to do all those other videos that I did yesterday when I was out and about. So sorry about that, apologies. But I will try and do one tonight, but I'm not going to promise anything, because like I said, don't like making promises and then I can't keep those promises, you know what I mean? So I won't promise, but I will definitely, you know, I feel like having another go at it, but like I said, at the moment, you know, let's just see how it goes. Alright, okay, so I'm going to leave it there for now, and I'll catch you guys later. Oh, and I hope you like the video about the art shop, by the way. I love that place. I mean, like, you see my easel here. This is only a skinny little small easel. I can't remember how much it cost me, or even where I got it from now, if you ask me. And I've got another easel out there, actually. Let me just show you the easel out here. I know, I was going to stop the video a minute ago. What are you doing now? Please going to stop the video. Right, there's my other easel. Down there. I'm not going to get it out because otherwise it's sort of more messing about, but that's more substantial easel and it's a big one. But that was given to me. It's an old rickety, falling apart. It still does the job, you know. It still works, it still does what it's supposed to do, but it is an old rickety thing. And anyway, like I said, the reason why I'm talking about that is because of those easels I saw in the art shop yesterday. Oh boy. I've got a beam up on it about them, because there was a big one, and it stands about as high as this, maybe even a little bit higher than that actually. I'm not entirely sure, it depends on how extended it was, but round about that sort of tall. But it's on wheels. It's a big substantial piece of equipment. I mean, it's really big, you know, and they reckon that its original price would be about 300 quid, and they're selling it for like 140 or something, 140 odd, whatever it was, I can't quite remember. And I'm like, what? Do you know what I mean? It's like, wow, that art shop, man, I tell you, it's like, you know, I mean, like I said, you get pieces of canvas, huge massive pieces of canvas for like 40 quid, 20 quid and all that sort of thing. It's like mad prices, man. It's like, wow. You know, it just boggled my mind that, you know, because like, I mean, like I said, that easel, for instance, if they're genuinely, if they're telling the truth about that, I mean, you know, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm hoping and you know, take their word for it that it's originally 300 quid. But you know, the thing is that if that's 300 quid and they're selling it for 140 odd, it's like, what? You know, anyway, right, I'm going to leave it there, definitely. Like I said, what was that, 2 hours later? Oh yeah, right, okay, catch you guys later. Bye for now.